for a while. See if we can start the music. Okay. I'm going to start the autopilot and then I'm going to put the sail out. Done with this coffee. Okay, so first we'll take the starboard sheet out of its latch. Throw that down here. Then we'll take the port sheet out of its latch. Like so. And then we'll take the roller furler out of its latch, or unlatch it. And then we'll start pulling the sail out. Not much wind today, so I'm going to get it out almost all the way. We'll latch the furler in both places. Then this guy we'll take over here like so. And I got a new way of routing my sheet so that it doesn't mess Ivy or Checkers up. Ivy's our other dog. Okay, so we'll go around there, then we'll go around there, and then we'll go around there. Okay. Now, there's not much wind. Take the autopilot off. Pressing the wrong button. Trying to turn the trolling motor, instead I shut the power off. Or not the power, but the prop. So what's this boat doing right here? It's kind of right where I want to go. We are streaming, right? Yeah, it looks like it. That's a cool boat. How are we doing on our line? 27 feet, I'm at 15. We'll go down to about 18. Anybody in chat? Don't look like it. Okay, now I hope the wind picks up a little bit. Checkers is all sprawled out here. Pull the sail out and the wind stops. There was at least enough before. What is that? Yeah, I got that on, right? Yeah. What do I got this motor on? 3. I'll go 4, just to get the hell away from these guys. Test. Bunch of fish at 20 to 25 feet. This thing is pulling pretty hard here. Almost like I got a fish. But no, it's because I'm going 1.4 miles an hour. Puts a little tension on the line. That's a cool looking boat. I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a sea dory, but it's got an inboard. Sea dories always have outboards. Something weird on the side of that boat. It's either a big black stain or I don't know what. Let's see, 15 minutes, 14 minutes, I'm going to check the motocross race, see if it's starting. I watched a little bit of qualifying this morning. Okay, so I'm going to do a tour. So let's change scenes. We'll go to this one, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give a tour of my swim platform. So, let's see. Can you see that good? I imagine, yeah. All right, so this really has multiple purposes. One, it's a place to store this trolling motor, but also I can I can bolt my live scope onto the trolling motor and then lower the swim platform down and then turn the live scope with the motor. That was my original intent, but I didn't have. But I built this. Okay, I'm going to start over. This is a tour of my swim platform, and the swim platform has multiple purposes. One is this place to store this trolling motor and actually operate it. Also, this plexiglass here, I unhook that clamp up there, and I've got it hinged down at the bottom. It folds down to here, and that's my fish cleaning station. And then I just push all the fish off, guts and everything off. Not the guts, because I always fillet them, but I push the remains off the boat. And then when I lower this down, it's actually a swim platform. It's hooked in 4 places down on the bottom here, and then 2 places from up above. Now also, I tow my dinghy with this, so the dinghy ropes go through that latch on the corner there and the latch on the corner there, and so I can let that dinghy rope go back out. I got it in a big loop, and it's actually tied to 3 points on the dinghy, but I can tow the dinghy with this platform. I can raise the dinghy up, like when I'm towing it at speed, I pull the dinghy up close to the end of that bar there, and then I raise this up, and it takes the front end of the dinghy out of the water for better towing. Or I can tow it with a long rope, all with the same rope. And then I can also put, if I don't have the trolling motor on here, I can put the dinghy right on top of this platform and raise it right out of the water with my hoists from above here. So, and then the other purpose for that platform, swim platform, was also to have a place for checkers to go poop. I was going to put a green grass on it, and it's just too hard to get them out there. That purpose didn't work out, but it's good. That's it. Swim platform tour is over. Okay, we're in 45 feet of water, and my hook is down at about 24. There's a lot of fish at that level, though. But I'm going to go down to about 30. So there's like a band of fish at 25 to 30 feet. Okay, I'm going to slow this down. Down to about 3. And hopefully the wind picks up a little bit. Those big ass Texas wasps. There's one right up there. I wonder if he's building a nest right there. Anyway, they're all over the place. They don't sting very often, but I got stung by one once, and holy shit, they hurt. In fact, I was almost coming to the conclusion that they didn't sting because they're around you all the time. and they fly slow. I was here probably 4 or 5 years before I actually got stung by one. And I was getting sloppy. I wasn't afraid of them. But I am now. Okay, we're going 0.65 miles an hour, and that's okay for trolling. A little faster would be better. For this kind of, a little faster would be better. Got a fake shad, and on this side I've got a deep dive, kind of a deep dive Rapala, sort of a big one. But I don't know if I've ever caught a fish out in this deep water. And what I'm hoping to get is striped bass. I say hoping. I really haven't found the method to catch them yet. I know they use mostly live bait. So we have a little breeze now. Nobody's in chat. This music pisses me off. I think that's all I'm getting is like one song now. I think I'm going to try something. Do I dare try it with the sail out? Okay. What I'm going to try is putting a weight on this other line here. Probably should have put the autopilot on. There's the weight. Need one of these clips. And I want a bottle of water. Waves, holy shit. I wonder if I were to tie this up, I'm going to see if those things stop banging. If I pull them up horizontal and tie them off. They might. And I forgot the weight. It's almost time to turn the race on, though. And while I'm down here, I'm going to fill this bottle up and put it in the fridge. Ooh, I don't have the fridge plugged in. I don't have it plugged into the inverter. Oh, not only that, but the freaking thing wasn't latched either. Okay, now the fridge is on. I should have my life jacket on. There we go. There it's latched. Okay. I'm just going to try this once. That will work. What I was trying to, just wanted to see if I could get it down near the bottom. Okay, anybody in chat? Nope. But I'm gonna check the motocross race. Peacock. Motocross. Watch now. So what's it come up with? A pool. Oh, okay, it's just a... Okay, battery's going dead on that camera.
I truly feel like
Oh boy. Zero wind now. Good stuff. Wow. Maybe the wind will pick up a little bit around noon, checkers. What do you think? You agree? Noon? Okay. Test. Audio's working. There's some big fish down there. I wonder if that's just a hair too loud. Okay, there's a ledge. We're on a ledge right now. I'm going to try to follow it. I think I'm going to turn the trolling motor off for a while. Use it again later. Just make sure I don't run out of battery. Okay, so it doesn't start till noon. Time is now, it's 11:09. Okay, so I can plug this back in. Super crabs. Okay, so 12 o'clock. Still connected to the Garmin. Active captain, and we're back on. So let's see if that'll stay on for a while. We're at 48 feet of water, but I've got the hook down at about 29. There's just a lot of fish down there at 29 feet. Although they never bite my lures. Hello? I don't know, 6 months ago? What way? Well, it should detect it, so try... does it have settings? Can you touch settings? Do a deep search on Grok for list your model and how do you connect the Wi-Fi. Okay. So first you have to find settings or Wi-Fi. Were you able to find settings? Well, you just haven't found it yet. There's got to be one. Just like every other device, you have to enter the Wi-Fi password.